Hi guys, it's Chris here from SomeBloke who travels a lot, and I'm in Germany, more specifically Hamburg train station. Now, after a great couple of days in Hamburg, it was time to head to Munich, and I thought I would try the new Mini Compartments on the OBB NightJet. Now, as you can see, this is a great value option to take a sleeper train and have your own private compartment. As you can see, to have a full private compartment is nearly 4 times the cost. But as I'm about to try and fit this into this for 11 hours, I had a feeling this was going to be square peg in a round hole kind of travelling. But I had my privacy for only €99, albeit at the expense of my dignity. Now, before we step on board, let me just show you a little bit of Hamburg station. It's very easy to get to on the metro system. The higher number platforms is where you're going to find the sleeper trains, and the board shows you exactly when your train arrives and where you need to get on board. But before you get on board, you need a little bit to eat. I've been in Germany for 2 days and I hadn't had a doner kebab.
Okay, normal doner, salad, chili sauce. Yeah. Do you want chicken or beef? Beef.
I'd arrived in Hamburg at this station, taking the train from the airport to the station, and I noticed a huge queue at this kebab shop. And of course, Germany is famous for its kebabs, so I kind of had to have them.
Just chili sauce. Oh, and some garlic. Little bit of garlic. Just a little bit of garlic. What? North of England.
Now, that was cracking, but it's time to get on board. And the first problem, the doors didn't open.
Oh! None of the other doors are open.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know why. I opened this one only.
Now, one thing about boarding at the end of the train, I had to walk past all the traditional sleeper compartments and got to see, look what you could have won if I'd have spent €469 on a private compartment, which looked a bit more traditional sleeper trains I'd been on in the past. But further down this corridor, the mini compartments would arrive. Now, the compartments are configured basically in pairs, and one up, one down. Now, I was very much down, which I think was for the best. As you can imagine, I had slightly tricky effort getting in, and I'm going to show you around properly in a second, but I thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of what I was about to climb into. Now, in the compartment carriages, there are also extra lockers, obviously the numbers matching to the cabin's compartments themselves, and you also have mini lockers on the steps between sort of 4 compartments, so you could put, I don't know what you'd put in there because I wouldn't put my phone in there, but anyway, you could put smaller items in there. I think they're for shoes. That's right, they're for shoes. But the thing is, your actual mini compartment itself is lockable and open with a key card, so that's kind of the storage that you can use. Now, while everyone else was boarding, somehow or other I climbed in and made myself comfortable, and it is quite comfortable. I had headroom when I was sat like this. Basically my back is at the end of the compartment, and plenty of space for my feet. And yeah, while everyone else was boarding, I thought I'd explore my mini compartment. Now, as I said, they're in pairs, and there is this sort of dividing screen between the two. Now, that's lockable on both sides, so if you want that locked, the other person can't open it from the other side. Both locks have to be unlocked for that to open. You can also see a little glimmer of a window there. You do have a window. Now, as boarding was going on, I thought, I wonder how I shut this door. That's how I shut the door. Now all I've got to do is open it. Wonder how I'm going to manage that. I know. I inched closer, and I thought, will I be able to do it?
Oh, that's not happening, is it?
Okay, fair enough, I'll stay put for a while. And I thought we'll have a little play with the table Mirror on one side, and it's clipped to the wall. It slides backwards and forwards, so you could get in quite a comfy position to do some work. And the internet was very good. Easy connection, stable connection, and a pretty good speed for a train. Nothing wrong with that. I did actually manage to open the door, and I went for a walk to go to the little boy's room and brush my teeth and get ready for bed. And yeah, the whole train's clean. You know, it is a new train. Put a splash in there. Not me. This is when I arrived in there. Anyway, everything's there. I think there's a couple of showers in the compartment as well. But yeah, it was fine. I took my water in there. I wasn't going to drink any water out of those taps. So I brushed my teeth and headed back to my compartment. Now, how would I keep my compartment so spotless after being on board? Well, I hadn't. That's what I looked like. I had my small bag with me, jumper, coat. I used my coat as a pillow, because as you might have noticed, the pillow wasn't much cop. And if you're travelling in summer and you haven't got a big coat, I would suggest taking one of those airplane pillows with you, or some sort of pillow with you. But that's me. I'm all tucked up for the night. I've got my mood lighting on, and that control panel, yeah, it's pretty useful, to be honest, because it not only will do your lighting, but it also shows you if the bathroom is free and if the shower rooms are free. So I played around with that for a bit. It did amuse me. As I said, the internet was quite good. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and then decided that I'd get some sleep and let the train rock me to sleep. I've slept on sleeper trains before, and I've had beautiful night's sleep on them. This wasn't a beautiful night's sleep, but it was sleep, and it was private, and it was €99. So all in all, it was pretty good. About an hour out of Munich, there was a knock on my compartment door, and my breakfast arrived. So it was time to manhandle on the table again. Nice bread, okay cup of tea, was English breakfast, there was milk, there was jam, there was sugar. So all in all, pleasant breakfast, just enough to get you started really for the day. So I was pleased with that. But as you can see, I'm now trapped in. I've got the table at one side, I've got this, I've got hot water in front of me. There is no way I'm moving, and then someone else knocked on my cabin door. Now, what it was the person bringing my printed ticket back. You must have your printed ticket. You must travel with your printed ticket and your documents. But they were knocking, and there was no way I could get to them, and I told them that. And basically, they just tucked it in the door. So when I got out, there was my ticket waiting for me if I needed reference of it. It seems good form when you're leaving to throw your laundry at one end and your rubbish at the other end. So I did. And it was time to leave the train. But before I leave the train, I thought I would go and have a look at the seats. If you remember when we looked at the booking of the train, the seats for €34, and this is what you'd get for your money. Which, to be fair, did look okay. You know, you had plenty of leg room, footrest, tables. The only thing is, I'm not sure if they dimmed the lights at all. So you would be in bright lights all night. So, here we go. That was my experience of the mini compartments. Will I do them again? Probably not. I think they're an absolutely fantastic idea. I think if you're in your 20s, and next to me there was a group of lads, mid-20s, they were off skiing to Innsbruck, and they're piling in there, and it saved them a night in a hotel, and it gets them from the north of Germany down to Switzerland for €99 or €129, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. I loved the experience. I really did enjoy it. I love that compartmentalism, but I think for comfort I'd probably do a hotel room and do a day train, which is exactly what I'm doing next, as in the next video I'm taking the Munich to Zurich ice train in first class. So if you fancy watching that, you know what to do. Press the subscribe button, ring the bell, and YouTube will let you know when I publish that video. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I do recommend this. I just don't think